Hello, I'm Energies. I'm a Div 6 player who likes to play with Cycle, and this is my hopes for the third kit. This is just my opinion, so not everything's gonna be like, oh, the best things could have. It's more just what would I enjoy in the next kit, personally. So yeah, again, it's just my opinion, and let's get into it. Splat Bomb, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Splat Bomb. It's pretty much always gonna be good on any weapon you put it on. Like, you can't go wrong with it. Suction it's the same thing. Like, there's not much to say about it. It's Suction Bomb. It does its job. And we have Burst Bomb, which is, in fact, what I want. It's literally dirt, but pretty much just a bit better. It has the combos. Sure, the 60-40 is a bit harder to hit, because now you'll need to hit a Burst Direct, but most people run one sub of sub-res anyways, and then that just doesn't matter anymore once the 60-40 won't combo. Sprinkler, it's not as useful as well. Like, I mean, I'd like to play this weapon more aggressively than I would, of course, with the regular Brella, with the rework, turning it to be more of a support weapon. So I don't feel like it fits as well on this weapon. Splash Wall, I've seen some other people play the cycle. They thought it would be good, like something that would work with the weapon. I am personally not for it, but that's just me. I'm not the biggest Splash Wall fan. So I'm gonna put it in A tier above. It's definitely something I'd probably enjoy more than Sprinkler, but it's just not something that I would really enjoy, I guess, if that makes any sense. Fizzy. So the ability to throw it, like, just for the paint trail isn't as useful, considering the fact that you have the shield launch, which, I mean, you can do constantly. So it's still very good. It has really nice chip. That's the main reason why I would like it. And then curling, same thing what I said with Fizzy, with the first half with the paint trail not being as useful since you have the shield. It is, of course, faster, but it's not. It's a lot more incongruous, and you already get your shield launches so often, so fast, that I don't think it's worth it. But I kind of like curling. It's silly to me, charging it up and stuff. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Okay, continuing. Sorry about that. I'll cut it out anyways. Autobomb. I mean, it's good. It's good location. Again, it's cheap. Can scout ahead. I think it would work pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna move it down here. Again, it's a bomb. Like, it's not really something you can go wrong with. It's also location, which is always nice. Actually, no, I'm gonna move this up for a reason that will be stated later. Beacon. This is going SU purely because it is my favorite sub-weapon. I mean, hell, my character that you can see right now is just a Neo Sploosh. You can just do so many silly things with it, and I don't know. It's fun. It definitely is probably not the best for it, but it's something I enjoy personally. Sensor is the same. It has the nice location for Autobomb, which I would normally put it down here, but again, like I said before, there's a reason why I'm going to put it in S tier for now. And you will see later when it comes to specials. Ink Mine, I can definitely see it working. It is probably better on Tent than it would be on Recycled. I mean, I'm going to put it in S tier, because again, you can always... I just think Ink Mine with the two Brellas that like to launch their shield works really well, since that's just a paint, like a line of paint that you can use to place ink mines while you go. Last but not least is Torp, which is just very nice for location, which again, like I keep on saying, be more prevalent in special weapons. but also just the chip of it. Yeah, just because the location is gonna go over Fizzy for me, but they're both pretty equal. Alright, specials. Starting off with Zuka. I mean, it could definitely work. It's not terrible. It's a good special. So there's not much I have to really say about it. It's Zuka. It can deal with charges, which is quite nice, which normally isn't. Charges are kind of rough for bells, but I feel like it's not as bad with Recycle just because of how fast the shield regens. That having the ability to deal with long-range threats isn't as important as it would be with other ones, at least just when it comes to chargers. Caster, I just think this would be a fun special for this weapon. Out of all the builds to give it, I think Recycled would be the best. I think it would just be like the most fun. I don't know. You can get up shenanigans with it. Missiles kind of is like the same vein as Zuka, with being able to just annoy the people at like the longer ranges where they can kind of threaten you and just delete your shield while you can't really pressure them at all is nice. But also with it being able to force people to move out of areas that you want to just sit in, I think makes it even better. And Rain Witch would of course work probably 10 times better on the regular Brella. I still think would work well. Pretty much just for like the same reason as with missiles. Like it would have that same kind of niche. You have Booyah next. Again, it's Booyah Bomb. You can't go wrong with it. So it would work. Especially when you're pulling attention, you can pop it for the extra HP. Yeah. Wave isn't terrible. Like, the damage combos with it are nice. So it's gonna just help. Again, it's a bit of chip. Actually, wait, I'm gonna move Rain up just because of the chip of it. It would work very well with only needing 10 damage, which I don't know off the top of my head how long that takes, but I know it does not take long for 10 damage to happen. Yeah, back to Wave, I guess. I probably just left it there. This is gonna go in S. Again, it's chip. It's also some location, which is also great, but I don't know. It's not the strongest special, to be completely honest. And yeah, Vacuum, I don't see working as well as it does on Tent. Again, like, since Tent's more team focused with the larger shield and stuff like that, I think it's not really as strong on Recycled. I'm gonna put it in A tier because it doesn't mesh well. Doesn't really help with like staying and holding space. At least that's how I play Paper. But yeah, Whale, I'm just gonna go in X2 just because it's chip. You don't need a whole lot to kill, and it just helps so much with that. I'm gonna go next up is Jetpack, which I do see working on it. It does work well with it. You can use your shield to push up into like a stronger spot to start your jetpack in, which will be nice. So I'm gonna put it at the top of S. Stamp. It's definitely gonna go in X tier. I mean, again, like I said with Jet, you're able to be safe during the startup of it whenever you're starting to try swings, just because you can have shield out right in front of you, so you can't really get shot during the part where you're most vulnerable. And then, I mean, Crab, once again, the shield just helps so much with getting specials into like aggressive locations. And again, you can help stall, just hold space quite well. And then Slider. So actually, well, a second, just back down here. I'm gonna shuffle these around just a tad. Booyah back. Stamp up a bit. Yeah, I like that better. Slider, I mean, this is probably the best Brella for slider. It's not... I mean, I think you have so much damage that you have to follow up with that it'll work very well with the weapon. I still don't think it's the best, but it's not the worst. Except we got strikes. I mean, like, the biggest issue in general with strikes is it being hard to follow up on, which I think sucks especially for this weapon, because you want to be able to go in with the specials as much as possible. Next up we got Tacticooler. It's not going to get a whole lot of Tacticooler is the thing. Like, yes, Recycled benefits a lot from the effects of Tacticooler, but it's can't really get them well. It would have to be like very cheap for it to be worthwhile. I mean, even though at least since it wants to go in with it, it's still helpful in that sense, but you're not going to be able to get enough. Chumps. I always just feel like Chumps is interesting to work with because it's either a lot of paint. It has chip, which again is always very good with paper recycled. But then it's also just a bunch of like mini shields that you can use, you know, like kite around. So I think it would be interesting. I mean, to push in with, you have a bunch of shields. So you have the chump shield. You can shield yourself with chumps. You can shield yourself with your actual shield. It just, I think, would work very well. And then there's Kraken. This is what I want. So again, is the reason why I was like saying that everything with like the location stuff would be so nice because it helps with locating enemies for Krakens. I just think because Recycled, I just think it would be very nice to be able to go in, pull attention, or distract, and stuff like that. I think that would be the best thing. And then, yeah, no, I just don't like screen. Just don't give it to me, please, Nintendo. I don't want screen, man. But yeah, that's my list. Those are my hopes for third kits. Yeah. If you enjoyed watching, leave a like. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.